right, so coming back from where we left off yesterday, we need to find the velocity of this position equation. We're trying to find the velocity at time equals 3. So remember, velocity is the derivative of position, because change in position over time is velocity. So s prime would be 8t, and the derivative of 5 is a constant, so that's just 0. Now we put in 3, and we get 24. So there would be our velocity. Questions? So homework, 3 through 30, multiples of 3.
So what do we have?
Well, our victim is a calculus teacher named Mr. Budrow. Students say that he was just teaching his lesson, and then he just took a drink of water, just started coughing, and then split.
Well, let's look around and see what we can find.
Well, this might help.
What?
Let's see what it is.
Let's see what it says. It says, "Dear CSI team, it is I, your arch enemy, the Yin Yang Killer, and I shall have my revenge. You have destroyed my life, and I will destroy yours. I have killed your precious calculus teacher, and someone else is next on my list. One other person in the classroom has been poisoned, and the poison kicks in the next 10 minutes. Figure out who it is or watch them suffer. Let us see how much you remember from your calculus class. What is the rate of change of the volume of a sphere with respect to the radius when the radius is 2 inches? Divide the answer by pi to determine who is poisoned." Well, let's drive down to the station and solve this one.
Alright, so what do we know?
Well, we know the equation of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed.
And the rate of change is slope, and the slope at a point is the derivative, so we need to find the derivative at 2.
Plugging in 2 gives us the first point. X equals 2 and y equals 32/3 pi. Now you just add h to x to find the second point.
2 plus h. And 4/3 equal 4/3 pi. Close. Cube. Close. Okay. So now we just find the change in y over the change in x, and then set that to the limit as x approaches 0.
So it'll be
Then, after all the foiling, we divide by h, and then it comes out to be
Then you plug in h for 0, and it comes out to 48 pi over 3, which simplifies to 16 pi.
So divide by pi, and we get 16.
Excuse me, who sits there?
Oh, that's Ashley.
Oh no, another note. This one says, Dear CSI team, it appears you have solved my first clue in the nick of time. But the game is not over. If you want to see your friend alive, you will have to find them first. I'll be nice and give you the GPS coordinates, but the rest is up to you. Good luck. Find the derivative of y equals cosine t squared plus 1 when x equals negative 4.95, and multiply that by 10 to find your latitude. Find the derivative of ln x squared at x equals 0.28 and multiply that by 10 to find the longitude. But hurry, you only have 15 minutes to save them.
Sine t squared plus 1. So now we need to take the derivative, that's y prime, equals negative sine t squared plus 1, chain rule 2t.
And then you plug in negative 4.95, and that comes out to 3.577. And then he tells us to multiply our answer by 10, so that would be 35.7. And that'll give us our latitude. So now our longitude,
Y equals natural log of x squared. Derivative of that would be 2 natural log x, 1 divided by x for the chain rule.
and then we have to plug in 0.28, he tells us, and that comes out to 9.09. And then we also multiply that by 10, and that'll give us 90.9. That's our longitude. So, alright, quick, let's go. Okay, ready? Let's go.
Oh no, not again.
Hey, you!
Hey, you! I got him.
I'm sick of this guy's games. Let's go see what the evidence has to tell us.
Okay, so I found that the wound had a curve of the graph of the square root of x. So if we rotate that around the x-axis,
and find the integral from 0 to 2, I found that the bullet has a volume of 1.88 centimeters cubed, and the bullet the hunter was carrying had a volume of 2.7 centimeters cubed. So the evidence doesn't add up.
So this guy can't be our killer.
Hey guys, look what I found. Another note.
Let's see what this note says. It says, "Dear CSI team, you have officially lost my game. You have broken the rules by not solving my last clue. You shall be blown to bits unless you can find the car rig to blow. Find the LRAM, RRAM, and MRAM of y equals negative 0.25x squared plus 6 using 4 rectangles from 0 to 4, and use the second number to find the license plate of the car." Alright, so we have to find LRAM, RRAM, and MRAM. So we just use our calculator and plug in our equation, and then use our SumRect program. A is 0, and B is 4, and he told us to use 4 rectangles, and we do LRAM first. Alright, and the second number is 0. There's 6. And the last number is 8. So we're looking for license plate number 068. Let's go.
Hey guys, I got it. There's something in the back. Should we open it up? Right in there. Should we open it? It's the bomb. There he is. I got him, guys.
Oh my god. That hurt a lot.
We know you took the girl. Tell us where she is.
Friender didn't say please.
Where is she?
I'll tell you, but hey, I'm gonna need a map first. Your friend is trapped in a sauna. The temperature in the room is increasing at a rate of 20/3 x. Started at 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The body shuts down at 150 degrees Fahrenheit. Find out how long she has to live, and that will give you the location she is at. Don't get frustrated and let your blood boil. Oh, for then hers will too. Now she is either location 1, 2, or 3. Your answer will give you the clue.
So he said the rate of change is equal to 20/3 x. So that's f prime. And so
The integral would be from 0 to 100, because we know that starts out at 100 degrees.
So it'd be 20/3 x dx. And we integrate that, it would be, what, 10?
10 over 3 x squared plus c. Now we're going to have to evaluate this.
From 100 to 0. Alright, and so we have our equation then, y equals squared plus c, and we plug in
100 for y, and 10/3, then we plug in 0 for x squared plus c. Since c equals
so that
100.
simplifies, so equals 100, so beats y equals 10/3 x squared plus 100. We set y to 150 to find out when she'll die. So x comes out to 3.8, I believe. So we have 3.8 minutes. So that means she'll be at point 3. Is this where she is?
Hey, go there and find out. But remember, you only have one shot.
Let's go, team.
She's in here!
So why'd you do it? Why'd you have to kill Mr. Budrow?
It's because he gave me my first A minus.
Ow. Ow. Ow.